welcome everybody to another installment, another edition of Margarita Monday here at Illusions Bar Grill. I'm 23, made it to a somersault. Got this bitch to chill for me. Had a head over heels, that's the way I flip the key. Make my money sing for me. Contra is my favorite band. Dustin is my favorite song. Making music by the gram. This one is my favorite track. With it like a mixtape. I just made 100 racks. Purchasing on my real estate. A nigga like you can't understand why a nigga like me gotta eat with both hands. I do what I want, you do what you can. Cause a nigga
Sometimes it was rough, no it wasn't pretty, but that's the way it goes. Coming up in my city, the youngest out here wildin', they ain't got no guidance, just so many killers. I wanna run up some millions to get back to the children. Living in a generation that's on break the system. I wanna see more CEOs and less of us in prison. I wanna see more.
Say, we go up to you and drunkenly tell you things you don't want to hear. Like a drunk uncle at a family reunion. Do you know your Aunt Beth? She's a squirter. Aunt Beth is a teacher.
Indy's newest black-owned health and wellness store, Black Label Premium Product Exchange, 2405 Lafayette Road, Indianapolis. Black Label specializes in herbs, roots, sea moss, detoxes, and cold-pressed juice, hemp pain, and anxiety relief. Black Label Premium Product Exchange can blend and make natural pills for your needs. Natural healing is the best, and Black Label wants to make Indy a healthier community. 2405 Lafayette Road, 7 minutes from downtown. Black Label Premium Product Exchange offers vending opportunities. The Exchange, where the vibe is the service.
It's Boozy, but it's on these bitches' neck. Get the ventilator, my foot is on these bitches' neck. These hoes be wanting beef, but they won't say it with their chest. If you want some beef, you know where I be. Just like Cardi B, ain't ducking action. I want all the smoke like a chimney. These hoes always talking Kayla this and Kayla that. But your nigga wanna break me off like a Kit Kat. They know not to play with me. Things will go rat-a-tat. Bitches gangster on the net. See me, it's hard to tag. Like, catch your breath, ho. Say bougie 3 times and now I'm in the flesh, ho. Pussy still on his lips, ain't worried about the next, ho. Hit the top, then the dough, then I'm out the fucking dough. You bitches is remedial, ain't heard of me. Ask the streets, not Wikipedia, ho. Shooters where I go, call them the CIA. Tell that man to watch his mouth, cause I'll have him DOA. Bitch, I'm an Aries. Fuck is being humble. He ate this cookie up, and I ain't talking crumble. Say she better than lie. Ho, quit that fucking capping. Salute me when you see me. Bitch, I'm the fucking captain. Bitch, I'm an Aries. Fuck is being humble. He ate this cookie up, and I ain't talking crumble. Say she better than lie. Ho, quit that fucking capping. Salute me when you see me. Bitch, I'm the fucking captain. Okay. I don't know what y'all been told. Bitch, I'm far east. You wanna know what's happening?
I've watched 6 decades of comedy. 6. Every 10 years, something dramatic happens in the comedy world.
I was one of those comedians who fought this whole internet phenomenon of getting followers and all this stuff right here. And the reality is the game has changed.
Stay on your pole and quit trying to solicit men from this thing. There's some holes in this.
That's what a 1-year-old breakup depression looks like. Yeah.
Not bad.
But thank you so much. Not bad. so
You arrive, but you're just not great first.
Okay.
And you can get a better perspective from people that are seasoned, just like how we're doing right now.
You have to get that working. That's the only way that you become confident in your jokes is by doing them on stage.
This is the
a great platform. I really appreciate it. I'm learning a lot, and I'm getting to meet different comics. Usually I'm on the road a lot. I'll be from PA to Maryland to Boston, and it's great seeing other comics and learning from veterans. One lady, I never forget her. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I can't remember.
You just said you'll never forget her.
No, I said I forget it, but I can't remember her name. That's
okay.
And
you forgot her.
I feel like I'm on a show, y'all. I feel like I'm doing a show right now.
That's good.
It's nothing more pleasing.
All over the world.
Barbara, I've seen you for years, like on Def Comedy about stuff. So I like the dress. All right.
If you don't get in with the game in 2024, you're gonna be left out the game.
Kudos to Joker and Barbara, what she got going on. I've been with it from the start. This is what, third one?
You got something that the rap crew and community don't have, where you can get together and put your minds together and work together and build an industry. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's all kind of flavors. It's not just, this and that. It's all kind of flavors. So, Miss Barbara, congratulations to you.
It has to be a close knit, whether we agree to disagree. I'm just trying to bring comics together and let them know that somebody still needs comedy.
Welcome everybody to another installment, another edition of Margarita Monday here at Illusions Bar Grill. Made her do a somersault, got this bitch to cheer for me. Had her head over heels, that's the way I flip the key. Make my money sing for me. Contra is my favorite band, Dustin is my favorite song. Making music by the gram, this one is my favorite track. We did like a mixtape, I just made 100 racks, purchasing on my real estate. A nigga like you can't understand why a nigga like me gotta eat with both hands. I do what I want, you do what you can. Cause a nigga
Sometimes it was rough, no, it wasn't pretty, but that's the way it goes. Coming up in my city, the youngest out here wildin', they ain't got no guidance, and so many killers. I wanna run up some millions to get back to the children, living in a generation that don't break the system. I wanna see more CEOs and less of other prisons. I wanna see more.
We go up to you and drunkenly tell you things you don't want to hear, like a drunk uncle at a family reunion. Do you know your Aunt Beth? She's a squirter. Aunt Beth is a teacher.
Indy's newest Black-owned health and wellness store, Black Label Premium Product Exchange, 2405 Lafayette Road, Indianapolis. Black Label specializes in herbs, roots, sea moss, detoxes, and cold-pressed juice, hemp pain, and anxiety relief. Black Label Premium Product Exchange can blend and make natural pills for your needs. Natural healing is the best, and Black Label wants to make Indy a healthier community. 2405 Lafayette Road, 7 minutes from downtown. Black Label Premium Product Exchange offers vending opportunities. The Exchange, where the vibe is the service.
Hey everybody. Hi. It's Aisha, the comedian. Big body Isha, big Nana, not the little motherfucking Nana Welcome to the Lifestyle Night Party Talk Show.
Boom, boom, boom. What up, y'all? It's your boy, man, comedian Mike Shaw, a.k.a. the Stolen Co-Host, a.k.a. Mike Triple, a.k.a. Mr. Fucking Let's Go! God damn it, it's Thursday. What's happening? It's the Lifestyle Night Party. Thank y'all for joining us, a.k.a. Like Minds Network. We on that joint. Thank y'all for checking us out. What's happening, partner?
It's Thursday, and it's raining outside here in Indianapolis, so I don't know what else y'all will be doing or where else y'all will be. Y'all might as well be here with us.
Might as well listen to us before you get the fucking in this weather.
Couple little recaps and things coming up. Make sure it's the return this Friday. We back with Flavor Fridays at the Good Spot. We back. We took a little hiatus. Shit, the schedule been scheduling. I've been on tour out here like motherfucking Dave Chappelle or somebody.
Been moving, partner. You've been moving and grooving.
On a hole in the wall tour. Do you hear me? I ain't gonna get on here act like I done made it, but a bitch been touring all the juke joints and bars and grills, couple little professional comedy clubs. So shout out to Riddles for having a bitch. Shout out to Helium having me this Sunday with Justin Whitehead. We got a lot of shit coming up. We the April Fools, baby. We
the fools of April.
We fools all year long, basically. Yes, and thank you to everybody that came out to the Margarita Mondays. I thought they were still gonna be mad about April Fool's joke and shit. Yes, but we had plenty of people that came out. Our girl Atlantis came to see us. Man, we had plenty of good entertainment. Stony Montana was in that thing.
Did this thing.
Motherfucking Quamo, the new black
Quamo.
Yes, I'll be so excited when we get a new funny female in the mix. It's so much comedy. If you are near or coming to Indianapolis, Indiana, it's comedy 7 days a week. Some good, some bad.
Swear.
You want to know the real deal, the truth? Ask me. I'll tell you where to go. Inbox a bitch. You can screenshot me if I want to, but I ain't gonna tell you nothing but the truth. But everybody is worth a support one time. Go see everything. Go catch every vibe because we all different. Some people is trying to do the same thing like Margarita Mondays or Lifestyle Night Party, but they can't copy our vibe. They can't get it.
They can't. You can try, and you won't come close.
If you didn't come from Mike Mommy, you don't got that sauce. And then he's from New Orleans at that. How can he got motherfucking Creole gravy on him? Partner covered in red eye gravy. You can't get that sauce. That ain't no regular.
You stupid. Hey,
I got some sauce too. You know, it's probably a little bit of roasted garlic. You know what I'm saying? Little butter, little flour together, and a little bit of chicken broth and gravy, baby. Now, if you don't know flour and butter to make you a little roux to get you some gravy going, you don't cook for real, bitch. You don't cook for real.
Roasted garlic, you crazy.
Yeah, Heinz gravy, bitches.
Oh, man.
Get you a good old cougar like me to put you some garlic in some foil and put some spices on it and roast that shit in the oven and then squeeze it down in your food. Fresh roasted garlic from Big Body Isha.
Hook you up a little meal.
And for Mother's Day, I'm going to tell you in advance, I like plants. Buy me some sage. You know what I'm saying? Buy me some motherfucking green onions and shit I can grow in the crib. And I like my fresh herbs and spices and shit.
Yeah,
some little cilantro in a little pot that I can water. I'm easy to please. That costs you about $20-$30. But shit, we've been out here doing comedy mostly. We've been out here, East Chicago. I went there, did some shit with D-Man. We going back. It's gonna be a pretty funny entertainment experience, baby.
Yeah, and I had some people hit me up about that too. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice time with that trip.
We coming in there deep. We do takeovers. We done took over Atlanta. Shit, what, 2 times?
Yeah.
We everywhere we go deep in the motherfucker. Like, hey, we gonna go We're gonna bring some comedians, some rappers, some poets, pull up, do an open mic. It's us, it's our
We're
thing.
gonna have some hangout. We're gonna definitely have some hangout. We meet some cool people when we go out of town.
Every time networking, and they don't mind us coming back. They call us, when you coming back through? When you need us.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Yeah, so if you want to see what's coming up, what's popping, if you want to have a good time, you don't have to be a performer. You can come and just hang out, catch a vibe. A lot of our shows is free. Everywhere we go, the bathrooms is good and clean. The food is delicious. The service is tight. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Factor.
Khloe Kardashian daddy died yesterday.
Shut up. Oh.
That ain't Khloe daddy.
Oh man.
He's crying.
Hey, she got OJ's chin. I ain't gonna lie.
You know that's Orthol's baby.
You can check the chin DNA on that baby.
I wonder if she in the wheel. We comedians, ain't no such thing as too soon. We on y'all ass.
You think he admitted it after in the wheel when I die? Y'all tell him I did it.
Yeah, listen. He said if I did do it. So see what it is now. He in front of the Father up above. He know if he did it or not. So he like, come here, OJ. Come on. Come on. Come on. OJ in the line, looking back in there, seeing who he can call. Come here and get me out the line. Come
Hell nah. Get me in. Hey, Harry Belafonte, I see you.
Yeah, y'all see me out here. Tell them let me in.
I'm in these heaven streets.
Y'all know me. But yeah, that's messed up.
That's crazy.
He's gone. You think Nicole Brown Goldman was up there?
Get him, Ron. Get him, Ron. There, you can see him. You can see him now, Ron.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I seen some funny ass shit online today. I think the best one would have been from Darren Fine Silver. He said OJ riding around in that big white Bronco in the sky.
Oh. I said I knew it was some white people that took the day off to celebrate.
Man, yeah, because OJ, we going down in history. One of the first black men to kill a white woman and get away with it.
Yep. For kings celebrate.
Now I know who's up there at the OJ's calling, talking about let me back. I bet you motherfucking Johnny Cochran up there. Johnny!
OJ, I knew you were coming. I've been waiting on you.
He in the line, Johnny, tell Jesus let me back here.
OJ, take those gloves off for God's sake.
I seen somebody say Satan done finally called OJ ho. I said,
oh. He getting high five. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, how's it going?
Love having comedians on social media. I do.
They're gonna be a naked gun runs all weekend.
I got Investigation Discovery. I went on there today and automatically all the OJ motherfucking documentaries, they posted back up.
Damn.
Let's get this money, y'all. He gone.
He gone. Let's get it from him. The family can't get it. Let's pop it.
What made OJ so special? Like, one, why'd you go on run if you didn't do nothing? So that was what kind of made me know the nigga did the shit. But then all the shit like he did afterwards. Okay, so you got off, you supposed to lay low, be quiet. This motherfucker turned around and went to jail.
Fuck out. You act like a nigga that ain't got money.
Y'all ain't about to be selling my memorabilia, not give me no money. And then I don't even know why they tried to play with OJ like that, because y'all know this motherfucker's a killer, so
come on. And ain't that crazy? He didn't go to jail for the fucking murder, but he did go to jail for going to get his goddamn shit back.
I don't know why they play with your boy like that. I'm not understanding at all. I was at Riddles Comedy Club on Sunday. Promoting shows. I don't think just because it's a pro comedy show that the crowd gonna be fat every time. It ain't. Let's do. But shout out to Comedy Bay Amber James for selling
Shout out
out
to Amber
helium on
James. Goddamn, she did her thing, man. Shout out to Amber James, man. That motherfucker was fat.
Yep, motherfuckers came on out.
That's
Came
a
on
fact.
out. Now, a couple of the shows I done did, the crowd was Lizite. You know, it's hard being a comic, and there's one thing to be funny. Producing and promoting shows is quite another skill set.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it does not come easy because you find yourself in this position. You know, okay, year 1 through 5, everybody comes to your shit. Your mama, oh, I can't believe my baby's a comedian.
My baby gonna be famous.
Yeah, you know, everybody's coming out, everybody to go to school with you, all that. Year 1 through 5. Oh my God, I can't believe that they a comedian. Bless you 2 times. That's good luck. They be like, come to my show. They're going to come to your show. They're going to buy tickets, all this stuff. After year 5, to me, it kind of turns into, here they go with another show. They still telling jokes. And if you local and you popular and you get booked a lot, you got to kind of switch your shit up. I don't recommend. Yeah. I don't recommend going to freestyle. What was you saying, partner?
I said people be remembering your shit. You know, they will remember your shit, and when you go and perform it, they be like, "Oh, this nigga telling this joke again." Damn, you know.
Now I talked about it with you and Brian Petrie too. Shout out to Brian for the invite and driving through a whole damn tsunami to get through to motherfucking Springfield, Ohio. It was raining hard, going and coming, and it was fog. How is it a thunderstorm and fog and it's dark? We can't see shit. We just out here feeling our way around.
What kind of shit?
And you know, all kind of cannabis. Oh my God. It was like he's lighting up again. Oh my God. That's one thing about Brian. He from New Orleans too. So, you know, them damn Creoles. My goodness. But we were talking about when you have an actual, I hate to call them this, but this is what they call fans. People that actually come out and follow you. They're not your friends. They're not your homie. Maybe you know their name, maybe not. Somebody asked me, did I redo a link? I'll have to check it out. I asked it, but some people come out and actually know your jokes and want to hear a particular joke when they come to see.
That's a fact.
So don't be afraid to repeat a joke. Some shit that you write is comedy gold, and a motherfucker wants you to tell it every time.
Especially if it goes over well. You know, especially if it goes over well. You don't want to change it up. You know, you want to keep it in as authentic and original as possible. But you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so are you supposed to do the whole same set if you in Indianapolis on the east side 7 times a year? Wouldn't recommend it, but I can say for myself, if I watch the Kings of Comedy, I want to see the part where Bernie Mac talk about his nephew getting on the school bus and stuttering. I can't watch that joke enough times. I want to hear that every time, and it's somebody that's feeling like that about your jokes. So your good jokes, you might have to remix your shit, but you might have a same closing joke that you do every show, and everybody knows. All right, get ready, shut the show down, get the host, because that's their closing joke. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Higher level shit. That's when you ready.
Oh yeah. You know, and that's when your game is the game. You know. So, shout out to everybody that knows how to remix their shit. You know.
Shout out to Hot Sauce in Chicago for showing love in the hospitality. I got to meet the owner of Riddles Comedy Club. In Chicago, Illinois. Has been there since the 90s.
Damn.
Imagine having a comedy club stand in a brick and mortar building since the 90s.
Yeah.
So that's damn near historic. Imagine the bodies that came through there. Hot Sauce introduced me to a dude, and I was like, he looked familiar, but I don't know him. I be wanting to talk to people, but I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I'm looking at his face and I know him. It was B. Cole.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yep, yep. And you know, he was very nice, hospitable, talked about how long he been in the game. He'll be in Indianapolis. Now, unfortunately, it's the same night that we got a show. Cause shout out to Schizo Miguel for booking us to come roast the shit out of him on 420.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So we will be at Illusion Bar and Grill 420. Make sure you get tickets for that. Cause the whole comedy veteran community gonna be in it, motherfucker, giving him a light barbecue. I'm gonna give him a light barbecue. Now, some of y'all dudes probably gonna char his back and put some sauce and throw him back on the grill.
I mean, as we should, you know, but it's all out of love. It's all out of love, you know.
If you say you want to get roasted, hell, that's why I ain't did no roast. I said, y'all ain't finna have me up here crying, motherfucker.
You can talk about the whole me, nigga, to my face, nigga.
Talk about the what?
You can talk about the whole me to my face. That ain't what we're gonna do. You know, so shout out for Schizo for being brave, boy, because motherfuckers gonna come up here with the pistol loaded.
Okay, motherfuckers been having secret animosity, been wanting to say something about you, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep it PG-13. Anything I feel like saying, I'm pretty much gonna let that out. You know, me being a lady and all. I gotta do my big one. If you're gonna book me to do a job, I'm gonna do my job.
Yeah, facts. You know, damn. Yeah, so shouts out to Schizo, man. Everybody else that's on that thing that's gonna light his ass up. Yeah, because he did. It's nothing but veteran hitters on that motherfucking party.
He picked everybody with a flamethrower.
Damn, boy, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, it's going to be going down. So make sure that you get your tickets on Eventbrite. Inbox me, inbox Schizo if you need to know how to get tickets. We know.
Man.
We know Ski. We always gotta talk about anything entertainment, all entertainment news. We got so much. So, partner, have you been following the Desi Banks situation? Okay, so are you familiar with Desi Banks, the comedian?
Yes.
Huge comedian. The tea in the news on him right now is his ex-girlfriend. He's moved on since, and he's got kids with someone else, but he put her on blast. And I don't know if he really wanted to put her on blast for this, but she supported him while he was building his comedy career. According to her, he only worked one like regular 9-to-5 job, and it was like, I don't know, a drugstore, fast food or something like that. He said he used to work at Smoothie King. All the rest was her supporting him while he got his comedy career up off the ground. He goes back to the Vine days. And he was doing the viral comedy videos before he was doing stand-up. And he said he found stand-up later. He loves it. But how do you feel about a mate, a spouse, a boo thing supporting your comedy career, and then once you blow up, do you owe them something?
You know, it really depends if so kind of how my shit started. I had support, but I had backward support. If you're getting if you're doing entertainment and the person you're with is saying that they support you and believe in you, but they're complaining in the same breath, that's backward support. You're telling me to my face you support me, but then to my face you're also telling me you hate the fact that I do what you're telling me you're fucking supporting. So that's backward support. It could literally fuck up your head if you think about it, you know. But depending on how their relationship ended dictates, you know, how we move forward.
That support could also come with some control too.
Yeah. I mean, especially, you know, and I was thinking about that today. A lot of times if a motherfucker is working and you ain't working that much, that comes with a lot of stress because that person feels very dominant over you because you're being dependent on them. You know, I say a lot of times there's a lot of women out here that want those type of guys, just like there are guys that want those type of women that I don't want you to work. Stay home. Don't do nothing. I'll take
A lot
care
of
of you.
times that's the control
That's
mechanism too.
very
I've been
controlling
there and done
because,
that.
yeah, all money in your pocket is predicated on that person. All movement you do is predicated on that person. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna go out with the girls and him not like it, and you still be able to go out with the girls. Why? Because your living situation then,
$10 to go get you some tampons.
huh?
Imagine asking a nigga for $10 to go get some tampons.
Oh
Cause
my God, that's you know that like
when you depending on somebody for support, you have to go to them and ask them for every
yes, it
single
is. Yes, it
thing.
is. Mother may I, father may I.
Yeah, so I was in that situation before. I've been married during part of my comedy career. We dated. When that person met me, they actually met me doing comedy. They saw a video. It was like, I gotta meet this girl in this video. Oh, that's me. Went on a date, ended up married. Throughout that time, I did get support. That person did things like drive me to shows. They went and got a brand new car, a car with no miles. So we can drive to wherever for you to take me to a comedy show. No rental, no flight needed. And I was still kind of on the open mic level. So I was able to get out there and be driven to shows. That's definitely support. It's not financial, but it is because when enterprises wanting $300 down as a deposit, that ain't even talking about the cost of the rental. That's big.
Yeah.
This person also became a DJ. Went and got the equipment and learned how to DJ, so I wouldn't have to give up $250 to produce a comedy show for a DJ. That was definitely support.
Right.
But with that becomes strings attached. So when a fan comes up and hugs you too long, who's that nigga?
Right.
Are you cheating? This person wanted to go to every single show. Oh, it's an all-white women empowerment event. This nigga got on his all-white. He the only nigga at the show. Like, he's so
you need a camera person. You need a camera person. Damn.
So it was like they was protecting their investment. So, huh?
But see, sometimes, partner, it goes out of that. It totally goes out of that realm. Sometimes it totally goes out of being supportive to being nosy and spying. And in our business, we need our freedom. If somebody wants to kiss you on the cheek, kiss me on the cheek. Because guess what? As your man, if he's not there, he can't get mad at what he don't see. You in the club, 150, 200 people. You ain't fucking nobody right there in front of all them people. So, you know, the insecurity, and I won't call it insecurity because it's just human emotion, it's human feeling. And I'm always the type where I can be very jealous if I'm with a chick and a dude comes up and starts talking to her. But if I'm not around and that dude is talking to her, I'm not jealous sitting at my house.
You can't be offended over what you don't see.
I can't be offended on what I don't know. Now, if you pull a crucial girl move,
if you got a whole bag on your arm, you gotta
you can't even be out here embarrassing you and shit.
Your bitch.
Yeah, it's one thing to be out here doing your thing, but it's another thing to be motherfucking embarrassing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, people be like, oh, you want to be secretive. Fuck yeah, I want to be secretive. I don't want people knowing my business, because the moment somebody find out I'm fucking this broad, it's gonna be 13 niggas in my inbox from when she was 13 years old fucking, trying to tell me, oh, nigga, pussy crazy, man. That bitch squirting this, man. Get the fuck out of here.
My God. Or sometimes it ain't even that. It be the throw off. Like, okay, so imagine you go to your show and a motherfucker talking. Well, did you make sure that you had took the trash out and you trying to get in your zone and focus on jokes and yeah, and you remember I had said, and you know, mama's coming over this, but meanwhile you're trying to focus on your shit. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me when I got no show.
Wait, what did DMX tell Keisha? Shut the fuck up. Ain't that what DMX told Keisha? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Chill, vibe, let the thoughts flow, let the vibe get in the air, And just let that be that. People don't get that. People don't get that.
Partner, we need our energy for doing this shit. We talk about this amongst ourselves all the time. What do you do when you got a mate, a spouse, a boo? It's show day and they want some. I want to have sex and I got a show in 2 hours. Do I let this nigga beat it from the back? And be standing up here like, oh.
Fuck your feelings, man. You
What
have
jokes?
to catch me. You have to catch, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I know I got this show on Saturday, I'm gonna definitely try to get you on Thursday, Friday morning, some shit like that. I'm gonna try to get you before you get me.
Don't zap my energy when I gotta perform.
And then even if you want to try to give me some the day of the show, I'm gonna tell you no. I need it because I need to have this baby batter on me right now. Now after the show,
you sitting on stage.
Come on. Now after you play sleep.
Don't get tore down and get your belly full. Nigga, one time I went to brunch and got some ding ding, some wing dings with the ding ding. Nigga, I'm drinking coffee. I'm taking
this
shit sort of line. I'm ready to go sleep. Didn't get a chance for no nap. Brunch, you got a good brunch. You don't go till 12. You ain't out there till 3. And then we went home and bumped and grind. And I got to get ready for the show.
So this nigga done headline before you headlined. And
they came and fucked the whole club up.
You such a show off. This nigga that came over and showed out. Goddamn it.
You sitting up there, the shit still seeping up out of you. And you trying to tell some motherfucking jokes. Fuck that.
And you know what? That be the thing right there. It's one thing to have sex and it be good. It's another thing where you have sex with somebody and they pull that soul snatcher on you. You can't pull the soul snatcher.
And if you're not gonna snatch my soul, what are you doing in here? Like,
but I mean, no. Part of you can have some good sex and be like, okay, that was some good sex.
And then you got that anniversary sex.
Yeah, but then you got that shit where a motherfucker performs on you and takes some soul with you.
And then they stay at home in the bed and send you out to I ain't going this time.
I'm no good. I'm
literally
no good.
Ass up.
you know that song Part-Time? I'm a weekend lover. Weekend lover. I would much rather fuck around on the weekend when I know I'm off and I got time. During the week, I need my motherfucking legs, man. Okay, when I told that joke,
my shows there ain't no booty on no Friday. Now after the club, after I perform, we can do whatever after that.
Give me some congratulations booty. I'll take some good show booty.
You proud of me? Show me. Show me you proud of me.
Give me that per diem. Give me some per diem after the show. But
give me some head because I'm about to hire you to be my stage manager. Let me see what you can do.
Yeah, I had a good show. Let me get some knobbing on the way home. Like, risk both our life.
But before that, leave a bitch alone.
Yeah. Michael Jackson, I'm in the car. Just leave me alone.
I'm like a motherfucking track runner. I gotta eat my vegetables. I gotta go weigh in and make sure I ain't weighing too heavy. Goddamn it! Shit.
Oh man, and that's the thing too, because it's all exercise. And then the longer you in this business, and say for instance you on the show and there's somebody with a bigger name than you. To go say, hey, how you doing? Whatever. Hey, I'll leave you to yourself. I know how it is. You can get. Because
sometimes a motherfucker gets weird before the show. I'm one of them that gets weird. Leave me alone for a minute.
Yeah, I like to be. I say what's up. Hey, how's it going? And I'm hey man. And if somebody get to talking too much, I'd be like, if I'm in that space, or say even if I got a dressing room and nigga, you come in there and you talking, hey bro, I'm really trying to be in my own head right now.
After the show, I'm kissing, hugging. It's whatever. But before,
fuck yeah.
Nigga, I'm a whole grandmother. Don't bring Summer over here and I got a show in a little bit. Bring my grandbaby tomorrow. I don't got time. Like, it ain't just sex that will zap your ass. Bring my grandbaby tomorrow. Well, Nana, what you putting on? Why you got that on, Nana? Ooh, Nana, yo. No, bring my grandbaby tomorrow when I got some energy.
And see, I think about when my homegirl called me right before that show at the what's the name, and I got that little news. I was like, and 5 minutes later, partner, I gotta go on stage with this news.
Yeah.
And I gotta keep my head together because I'm performing in front of this guy who I can say it, doesn't trust a lot of people's comedy. You know, he wants to make sure that people's performances aren't a fluke.
They have to be A1. There are certain promoters where
consistent. I get it. I 1,000,000%
if Dave Chappelle call you for a show, Kevin Hart calls you for a show, that's not the day to blow it.
Come on, I swear to God.
Hold all bad news. Listen, like I've had to do shows. My mama died. I had a show 2 days later and couldn't cancel it. So, like, yeah, let me work my formula. You know, there's a lot of things that go into that. Somebody that supports your comedy career, like for Desi Banks, he was saying, yeah, she supported him financially, but she didn't believe in him. She kept telling him, get a job, get a job, get a job, and all that's cool until that $10,000 check dropped from YouTube. And that's what he said. He said she put him out. He had to go stay with his grandmother. He had to leave. And he was over his grandmother's house. And his shit got to jumping. And he saved up his money. And he went and got an apartment. And then he went and got a car. And he ain't looked back. Yeah. Bitch, he don't owe you nothing. You didn't see your support through. Like, if you're going to support somebody, you got to support them all the way. And then even then, it's not no guarantee because your lifestyle lining up with how it was before versus how it is when you get to Hollywood and you really making that money.
Right.
Like, I've been gone a lot. I got friends who want to hook up with me, want to see me. Shit, I was in Chicago on Sunday. I didn't get back till late on Monday. We had Margarita Mondays. Tuesday, I got a little bit of rest. Wednesday, wham, back on the road. Thursday, what you doing? The Lifestyle Night Party. What's going on tomorrow? Flavor Friday. Saturday, you might can get some ass all day. Saturday. Monday, I gotta go to Helium. Leave a bitch alone on Sunday. We can't go to brunch and fuck. I got a show Sunday.
Come on.
Back on stage Monday. And it keeps going like that over and over and over.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, because this is a problem I run into, and I be, and sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm selfish, but then sometimes I'll be like, I don't give a fuck, right?
You better not.
When your life isn't predicated around, like, sex is great, right? Sex is great. I feel myself that I'm great at sex, right? When I have sex, I'm not toot my horn, but I'm just saying that's just the reaction I get.
I toot mine, shit.
So I mean,
don't play things.
But see, this is the thing. As a guy, if I say it, I'm arrogant. So I don't, I feel like I have good sex. So, but it doesn't control me. It doesn't run me, right? So when people want to be involved with you, and they're always wanting to hunch, and that's not. And that's not
partner. Have you ever hunched a fan?
Yeah, huh?
Have you ever? Because I've hunched some fans. I've hunched promoters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no! You saying that right now on the show?
I'm saying it out loud in real life, like because Desi Banks. Hey, Desi Banks. He had a bitch invested a little bit of shit out of.
You're crazy.
You be cute and the promoter be cute. Y'all come together. I'm gonna help you with the show. Oh, cool.
You're crazy.
It happens.
You know what? I've only dabbled.
People forget we're humans.
I've only dabbled once, whether it be a fan, cohort, or anything. I've only dabbled once in this business. I try to keep my nose clean. I try not to shit where I eat.
I try to, but it don't be working.
I don't blame you. So hey, temptation.
I'm a big fine woman when you back there.
Stupid.
And that's it. And wop. Never mind. Drop it like it's just drop it. Wobbly.
Shit. You stupid, man. Yeah, it be. I mean, you know, it just be like that, and then people be getting offended. And I'm the type where I try to stick to the rules, right? Especially when you talk about time, dating and times, right? If you tell me, you know, if you work second shift and you don't get off till 10 or 11 o'clock, guess what? The only time I can see you is late night.
And in the female mind, them is booty call hours, but in the real
That's your
life,
availability.
that's all you got is booty
That's
call
your
hours.
availability. So people like people get caught up too much in terms and phrases, you know. What you got to do for your life is what you got to do for your life. If you don't want to have to conform to a man for a relationship, but you still want to have sex, then you can do that. You see what I'm saying? If you require that motherfucker to go home, okay, hey, guess what? We can have sex. We can probably watch a movie after that, smoke a little bit, and after that, you got to go home. Cool. Those are the rules, my nigga. You don't spend the night. If you bust that joint and you feel like you about to start getting sleepy, okay, go ahead and go home.
Yeah.
You know, like what the rules are is what the rules are. And when people don't abide by the rules, especially when it comes to this entertainment shit, that bothers me.
Or how about if they change the rules midway? You establish the rules in the beginning, and the wing ding gets the wing dinging, and you like, it's some new rules now. I thought I could share this penis, but it's so magnificent that I don't want anyone else.
It's so magnificent. You're stupid.
I mean, I'm sure it happens to me, and hey, this slit is for everyone, and then you get the slit, and you're like, I don't want anyone else in this slit but me.
Yeah, but you know that's when it's like being in a union. You got to come back to the negotiating table, and you got to say, "Hey, you know what?
The negotiating table. Here's some new rules, like at a job. Hey, we changed the policy. There, we don't have 2 call-ins. No, there's only 1 call-in per month, or you're rolled up. Really? They changed it. You got your Margarita Mondays chest.
Yeah, they see that shit. Hey man, we got to get into this shit. We got to definitely get us a goddamn.
Okay, and so that goes into furthermore what we're talking about. Do people know how much time goes into being a comedian? Because people don't see it as a job. We go to clubs, we have drinks, we get food, and we tell jokes. Ha ha ha! Everybody laughs. It's a fun job, you know. Until you pay the rent with that shit. You see what I'm saying? But if you are a real comic, you really need to be getting up in the morning. You got to greet your social media. Hey, bitches, I'm up. That's one post. I'm need
very
to be
bad
making...
at that. I'm horrible, and that is half my problem. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that's half my problem. I'll tell you why. Because when social media first started to kick off like it did, and I was in a relationship, you know, if I turn over and I make a post, you know,
it's a problem.
It's a problem. You know, so that's why a lot of times when we talk about keeping our
your hoes for the day,
you be and that's the thing, motherfuckers be thinking it's hoes, but you gotta build up that following. People gotta be able to interact with you. I don't post shit. I don't post shit hardly, but I'll be surprised when I post stuff and people be on there responding and shit like that. And so I'm like, okay, cool. And sometimes people be like, man, you need to post more. But I do need to, but once you get out of the habit of doing this, like when I used to do music, I used to make beats and shit and rap and do shit at my crib and all kind of stuff. I used to do all that shit. But once you get with somebody who's trying to who kind of starts telling you that it's
why
a waste
you at the studio all night?
Yeah. Come
dropping
to bed.
Album,
I'm not ready to come to bed, bitch. I'm motivated right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to roll up again and have this little drink and make some more music. You know, but when you get with people who don't support that, it fucks you up because then you got to start living your life either with that person or making a decision. And I got to the point where if this is something that I love to do and I want to do, I will risk losing you to continue doing what I'm doing, win or lose.
You gotta go. And that's what they don't get. When that creativity window is open, I don't know about most performers, but my creativity window opens certain times. And I really don't have no control over it. Sometimes I'm up at 1 in the morning and I'm listening to music and jokes is popping in my head. They popping in, popping in, popping in. I smoke some good loud, you know what I'm saying? I gotta write all this shit down while it's right here. Cause if I wait till in the morning and wake up and I had sex with you, I ain't thinking about that shit no more. I gotta get it
right
when that creativity window is open. So you wake up in the morning, you greet your social media. You really need to be making 3 videos a day. They might be TikTok videos with just you. They might be videos or skits that you did with somebody. Well, shit, you really don't need to be working no 8-hour a day job. From 8 to 4, you really need to be making TikTok videos, building your social media fan base. How do you get shows? You got to put your bio together and your videos together and go find comedy club emails and email them your shit and call them. Hey, I emailed you my EPK. Did you get it? Do you got a weekend for me at your comedy club? Just like you put in 8 hours a day at Allstate, a motherfucker that's an entertainer, they need to put 8 hours into their shit.
Right.
So, it's that. And then you come home and shit, you want some ass, but I got a show tonight. Like, it takes a lot to date somebody that's an entertainer. And I don't think it's just comedy.
Shit, if I did half as much as you did, I'd hardly be at work. Them motherfuckers would be like, nigga, you don't never be here.
I work from home and I don't like being outside. I don't like being dependent on other motherfuckers. So I get home at 3 in the morning and roll over at 5 and get online and start working? Hell, fuck yeah, because I don't want no nigga telling me you just got a pedicure 2 weeks ago. Why you need another pedicure? Shit, I guess I'll give you some money for some tampons. You gotta ask a nigga for every dime because they're supporting you. And then what if you didn't give them no booty last night because you didn't have no show? Now they mad. They don't want to break off no bread. You don't get your allowance for this week.
Yeah,
Bitch, you didn't cook me no dinner. Who want to feel like making a meatloaf of mashed potatoes and they got a show that night? Like, it's a lot of shit going on.
Would Jenna say, control? Controlling.
And the chick didn't believe in him and he moved on. His money blew up. He got a new bitch and some kids. He didn't marry them neither. But the girl got left in the dust and she mad. And I'm like,
but it's all about
how you made an investment and it went back.
It's all about how you do it though, too. If you put a motherfucker out like that, you know what I'm saying? It just be, if you come to the conclusion, hey, this relationship ain't working out, I think if it's her house or whatever the situation is, give you some time to get you a spot. You got this much time. If you do something like that and you do it, kind of respectfully, then a nigga sometimes will look out for you for being there for him. But if you do it in a dog ass way, you just a bitch I was fucking around with while I was doing comedy.
Right. You was an investor. Do you know how many people done went out and spent some money and bought a motherfucking Mr. Dance and she didn't make no money and they lost it? You made a bad investment. You can't get mad. You can't get mad. And then, like, if you fall off this quick before the money comes, you ain't cut for what the shit gonna be when the money get to coming. Yeah. Imagine there's a certain amount of shit you gotta do to get to the bag. When you get to the bag, you probably got triple the shows that you had before you was getting to the bag. Now you're to the bag. Ooh. And damn, you got triple the amount of shows. And on top of that, you got to manage the money and make sure ain't nobody stealing your money. Where is this money going? Let me invest it and make this money triple. It's so much shit. You need somebody that definitely got their own business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't depend on me. Shit, if I'm doing comedy, well, goddamn it, get out here and make music, play football, hell, open up a electrician business, get you something going so you ain't worried about what the fuck I'm doing all the time. Yeah. Or what you do when you got that fan that hug you too long. They bought 10 tickets. They bought their whole job to your motherfucking shit. And your boo is standing there and they hugging you hard. Do you push, boop, get this motherfucker up off of me, or do you talk to them, take pictures with them.
No, because you got to understand that but see that again, your significant other can't come if they don't think first. If they're a react first, think second, third type of person, those type of people don't need to be at shows that you do, whether you're a singer, a rapper, or whatever. Now, what they need to understand is if this person bought 10 people and they all bought tickets at $20 a pop.
That's a lick. That's 200. They spent 200. That ain't including what they paid the babysitter. That ain't including their 2-item minimum
None
in the
of that.
club.
None of that.
That ain't including their gas, their hairdo.
If this person has helped promote and bring people and these additional people came because that's where this person was going to be, if this person has done a lot for you as far as that, you are obligated to show them love, but they have to be respectful. They can't be.
They gotta be respectful.
Yeah, they can't be grabbing your genitals and stuff like that. If they love who you are as an artist, then there's nothing wrong with that person praising you and showing you praise and introducing you to their people, because they people could be your next gig with a bigger fee, you know. And so your person has to be able to step back and understand my girl or my guy cannot fuck this person right here in front of all these people. So if I do anything, I'm overreacting in this moment. To get some hugs, okay, that's cool. As long as the nigga ain't kissing you on the neck and acting like you his girl and all that other shit, you know. But if you want to, you know, give me a hug, shake a hand, you know, put your arm around me, take some pictures, that's cool. But if you do anything other than that, it's inappropriate. That's what everybody's doing right now. You're being inappropriate, and you got to be respectful of what it is. But if you got a fan, man, you gotta cherish them fans, because them fans is what helps you get to what you're trying to do. And then too, then people can have connections.
And shout out to everybody in the Facebook chat. Shout out to our boy Troy Boatwright. Yes. We got 22 messages in the Facebook chat. That's what
Why can't I see? No, I can't see nothing.
You got to go on the Like Mine page. I went in on my phone.
Oh shit, on YouTube?
On Like Mine. Go to Like Mine's on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they on our shit tonight. Yes, Lord. That's what I'm talking about. If y'all watching our show and y'all like it, like the page. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit a like on our shit, because we trying to get it going up. We talking about that real shit like we always do on the Lifestyle Night Party Talk Show. We down to earth and regular as fuck. We talk about that real shit out here, and that's just it.
Oh shit, I didn't see none of these comments. Hi, what up, y'all?
Shout out to our baby boy Troy Boatwright.
What up, Bodie?
Let's talk about growth in comedy. I can remember a time I was like, Troy don't even like us no more. And it was all because we was trying to tell him the real shit. Boy, once he got it, lit shit. Boy, he took off. I like when somebody really gets it, because boy, that was me at one time. And Troy Boatwright, funny ass dude. That's our little Martin Lawrence right there.
Yeah. Bodie's the guy.
And if you can hear us, get your ass back on stage immediately. The comedy game needs you.
Yeah, quit fucking around.
We could talk about how I'm about to drop my documentary. I'm gonna call my documentary "Surviving Kung Fu."
Surviving what?
Surviving Kung Fu. So if you're in Indianapolis, you know who I'm talking about when I say that. So I had to do a show with a comedian that's super banned, super blocked by all comics of all walks of life. Black comedians, white comedians, Mexican comedians. Nobody fucks with this person. we like Margarita Mondays has been going on 3 years. We have banned a total of 2 people from our show in 3 years.
2 people to keep it safe, to keep the bullshit off.
2.5 if we count the dude with the sunglasses, that mean mug that's at the end of the stage.
Weirdo.
He never came back. We didn't have to uninvite him. He uninvited himself. Praise God. God's good.
Yeah, his aunt was cute though. His aunt was a cutie pie. You hear me?
And confused.
Huh?
Confused by his behavior. Like, why is he acting like that?
Yeah, she was like, I don't know. My nephew, my other nephew told me he was a dope artist and I came to see him perform. I sat up there and read the list off and everything. Partner, this nigga didn't say nothing. I said, "This, hey man,
hey, I walked up to the person. When you come to Margarita Mondays, if you look like you knew, people come in with the open mic face.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have on no t-shirts or nothing to say, hey, we're the hosts of this show. If you've never been, you might not know who we are. We in there being regular as hell. But if you come in with the open mic face looking like, I'm here, I want to get on stage, I'm going to come up to you with my regular Nana looking ass and be like, are you trying to get on the list? So this person was like, I don't know who that lady is. I'm like, I'm one of the hosts of the show. That's who the fuck I am. So, you know, there's a 9:30 cutoff at Margarita Mondays. You have between now and 9:30 on Monday to sign up. Isn't that a big ass window?
Yeah.
You can sign up by showing up. You can sign up by sending a message. There are a few ways that I've had people message me from the Eventbrite link and it came to my Google Mail. Hey, I'm coming and I have to pick up my wife and I'll be there after the 9:30 start time. Can I be on Margarita Mondays? Hell yeah, you can, because you follow the motherfucking rules.
Come on. Those be the ones, man. Those be the ones you gotta love and respect.
We had someone come to Margarita Mondays. They were of a different nationality, which is not unusual for us. We run a good mixed open mic. Everyone is welcome. We've had people that came in with a cane and couldn't see. We've had people come in that was 66, 67 years old. We've had white entertainers. We've had Italian and Mexican entertainers. We don't care who you are. If you got something, some type of skill, you want to express yourself, get on our stage.
Margarita Monday. Yeah.
We had someone from Taiwan. That's pretty cool. I don't even know exactly. If I had to point out Taiwan on the map, it's going to take me a little bit.
Yeah.
I got an idea where it is, but I can't go right to it like I can here. This person came and they wanted to. I get the impression this person wants to be African American and it's not. I get the feeling that that's really what the big problem is. And they had a problem socially. Everybody does not have good social skills. Sometimes you're a comic, and I've learned most comics have some type of mental problem. They might have social anxiety. Yeah, we in front of the stage. I'll be on the stage full of people. I'm really kind of shy. I really don't talk a lot.
Yeah.
But when I get on stage, you might not even know I'm a comedian until I go on stage. You'll be like, this bitch, oh my God.
This nigga talking.
Right. So I was on a show with someone that we had to ban. They were just out of order. They, stay in your lane. If you don't drink Long Island's, don't come to our show drinking Long Island's for the first goddamn time.
Right.
Do what you do. If you a Pepsi type of motherfucker, come and drink a Pepsi. You normally smoke cigarettes. Today's not the day for you to take an edible. You know what I'm saying? Not at our show. So this person will come to our show. We have people coming to us. Oh, I'm really trying to avoid this person. I wanted to come out this money, but if that person's going to be there, and this person that was out of order, they were beating us to our own goddamn show. They was there before we were. And, my partner, Mike Shaw, that's bro. I don't have no brothers. I just got one sister. That's bro. You fuck with bro, it's it. I don't want to talk about nothing. It's a wrap. And so this person offended bro, and rather than tell him, oh, be grown and sexy, be mature, I knew if this person and bro got back in the same building, some furniture is probably gonna get moved around.
Yeah, a little bit.
Probably just don't come to Margarita Mondays no more. Well, I had a show with this person on Friday. No, it was on Saturday. And the person was like, "Is bro still mad?" I was like, "He's gonna be mad until he shuts his eyes for the final."
It's elephant
There's
time.
no redeeming yourself. There's no coming back.
Yeah, it's elephant with me. It's elephant with me. You know, and partner, this literally be my thing, right? And I can honestly say this. I get along with majority of the people that I run across in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's just my spirit. I show love, people show me love. That's just the way it is.
97%.
Not 97%. You know what I'm saying? My percentage is a little bit higher than Cam playing for us at Marguerite Mother. but shout out to Songs by Cam, by the way.
The hoes call him Cam.
The hoes call him Cam to his face.
The king of DJs, because he whooped some ass last week.
Yeah, he banged some ass last week. Pause. No Diddy. But I literally be thinking, if I ever have an issue with somebody, what the fuck is wrong with them? Because I get along with too many people for me to have an issue, right?
Nuts.
And once again, respect is shown, goddamn it, from the hey, what's up? That's where the respect is shown. And seeing that this dude was on some sucker shit from the beginning. When I first heard this motherfucker call you auntie, I looked at him.
I look like your auntie? What? I got some curly hair and shit, but certain people auntie, I can't be everybody auntie.
Partner, when he did that, I looked at his chest to see if he was wired. I said, "What? Who the fuck? Out of all the places we done been, out of all the young people that done came across you doing this business that we do, I have never seen a motherfucker call you auntie before. And for this dude to come in there and try to use that adjective, like you ain't even earned that motherfucker. It ain't like you said,
look
hey,
alike
you know
or
what?
nothing.
You like my little nephew. You right, auntie. It ain't like it ain't even like that happened. This motherfucker done adopted a nickname for you that nobody's ever given you. And
it was weird.
It was trying too hard. It's like I was telling somebody this earlier today. Seeing him around people is like, you know, that white dude that has to start using black adjectives when a bunch of black people start coming around. Hey, what's up, bro? Like, motherfucker, don't come to me like that. Hey, man, what's going on? How's it going? Woo woo. Like everything ain't got to be hood. But I hate when a lot of white people equate every black person with thinking when you talk to me, everything's got to be hood. What's going down, my man? Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man, with that bullshit. That's you. That's your mentality. That ain't my fucking mentality. The shit be weird. But yeah, man, it's a partner.
Hey, so it gets the plot thickens. So after the show was over, you know, like a lot of times there's the kick it part. You know, people go out and have drinks. Shout out to my cousin Nigel Gillenwaters for coming and to support me at the show. Me and Nigel, we went and did some black shit. We went and did some nigga shit. We went to OB's. So shout out to OB's for the chicken, the Long Islands, all that shit.
You had some chicken this time?
Well, I did not steal the chicken. I actually had my own chicken this time, partner. It's a story for another day. Good people.
Save it for another day.
Yes, but partner, I did spin the block and correct my chicken situation. We went to this club and the other comedians, they went with Kung Fu. Well, they didn't go with Kung Fu. They went with Kung Fu's girlfriend. So although Kung Fu is from Taiwan, Kung Fu has a black girlfriend. Although it seems to me that Kung Fu kind of hate black people. So that's just weird. Kung Fu's girlfriend got drunk at the bar.
Oh shit!
Got to talking about how Kung Fu would be kicking off in her ass. He karate kicked off in her ass.
Hey, all I want to know is he making the movie noises when he's kicking off in her ass? Is oh shit! We're gonna get in trouble for that.
Hey, so I mean, that was part of the problem. Kung Fu said some people had used racial slurs against him, and I'm like, well, you were clowning at our show. Me and Mike, we don't do that.
Yeah,
We're not going to call you a spick. We're not going to call you a wetback. We don't use that kind of language. We're not going to call you.
Those are terms we don't use. That's some of the bullshit terms.
I'm a big nana. There's certain, when you get a grandbaby, you gotta train your grandkids on how they're supposed to talk out here. We don't be saying certain shit. So yeah, this comedy shit, it gets thick. It gets heavy at times. There's a lot that you have to deal with. And having a mate or a spouse, you kind of got to get with them before the comedy shit comes. Because getting with them after, oh my God. It's a lot. It's mucho. So yeah, we did that. Like this person, the bad part about it is you got these promoters out here. It's a new day in comedy. Like we met up with DC Curry in Atlanta doing another one of the Indianapolis takeovers. We were in Atlanta. And he was talking about the first time he told some jokes. What did he say he made? $15, $25, or $50 or some shit like that?
Yeah, and the motherfucker took some of the money for his drinks.
Yeah. So he probably ended up owing
the motherfucker.
Hey, my parking at some of these pro clubs be more than what they paying me, but you have to pay your dues.
Facts.
You got to pay your dues. Like I think it was Godfrey that said that you can't shortcut comedy. You gotta go, you gotta hit them stages, and you gotta pay your dues. Motherfuckers don't know you. Why they about to give you $1,500 to come do a show and ain't nobody in their city ever heard it? If I go to Dubuque, Iowa, how many motherfuckers you think know who Big Body Isha is?
Right.
Now they might pay to come out and see who the fuck I am based on some video and some promo that I do, but nobody knows me and my set and my comedy and so the money be funny sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this comedy shit, man, it gets heavy for sure. My goodness. It's comedians that's coming together. They trying to get Kung Fu kicked the fuck up out of here. Like
they trying to get him to sell his place of residence right now.
They trying to drop a dime on this nigga.
Yeah, they everybody got bananas in the house right now. They eat the bananas.
So partner, let's switch to something a little bit more heavier. I think it's been a big topic right now. As far as I don't think it's too many white men. I think it's Black men fighting for time with their children. Yep. So we all know Jeannie Mai and Jeezy are getting a divorce. I don't know why they got together in the first place, why they thought that was a match. If she thought she was gonna put her hair in some Bantu knots and the shit was gonna work. Jeezy like trap bitches, and you married a dope man. Jeezy the snowman.
I'm gonna tell you why he got with her. It's probably them little noises she was making while he was digging her down. I think she might be Asian. Ain't she part Asian or something like that? Like that. So she all that shit.
I think he was trying to maybe clean up his act because he had got into real estate. You got
in corporate America,
And yeah, he left the community. So, okay, so they get a divorce, and I didn't know this, but it says, I do a lot of reading. Per the Shade Room, shout out to the Shade Room, they say Jeezy was staying in her basement. He really didn't move out the house. He was like, I'm going to move out the bedroom. I'm going to stay in the basement. And I guess she got mad. Oh, so I can't get no ding-a-ling to ding-a-ling in the basement. Don't worry about it. You can keep this whole motherfucking house. I'm about to go somewhere else. But guess what? I'm taking my baby with me. So he said for the past 2 months, she has been blocking his visitation with his child. And to complicate things, not only is she blocking his visitation, she is not the primary caregiver. The child is usually with the aunt and the uncle, her sister or her brother. So she's not even the primary caregiver. So therefore, Jeezy filed for primary custody. He's like, well, if you don't have time, I got time. I've been rapping for all these years. I'm sitting down now, so I can get my baby all day, every day. You can be out here doing whatever. And I want primary custody. Plus, you ain't been sharing this caring.
Right.
Like this half my baby, half your baby. So You can move out. You mad? I'm in the basement. Leave me in the house. All that. But damn, let me see my baby. And if you
Right,
ain't got
right.
time, if you gotta leave her with her auntie and her uncle, why leave him with them? Well, you can leave him with the daddy, the one that had the DNA. So, what do you think about that part?
I think it's first of all, I think it's another one of these women use the kid as a pawn situation. You know, because I mean, I'm aware of that situation too. You know, she was like she only want a black man for some dick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, you cold than a motherfucker.
Well,
You know,
not just that, because she got pregnant, so she had the baby. I don't know between them. Who do you think got the bigger bag, Jenny Meyer, Jeezy?
Jeezy.
You think he has the bigger bag?
How far? Yeah. Because
Okay.
she, you know, I think a lot of her
Getting
shit is
pregnant
so.
will be mandatory. We're gonna get pregnant by the man that got the bigger bag. That's what we
Yeah,
do.
I mean, but then too, you look at it, you got pregnant, had the baby, but you ain't taking care of the baby. So
You are not the primary. It's almost like taking her to daycare or the babysitter all the time.
yeah. That's what you're doing. But if he's saying I can get that baby, you know, there ain't no reason for me to pay you child support. You know,
And I don't think it goes to the child support thing, but I watch a lot of crime TV and I come from a black household. One thing I was raised not to do, don't be leaving your baby with nobody they don't share no fucking DNA with.
that's a fact.
And you know, like a lot of people, if your finances dictate that, I can see putting your child in daycare when they're young. But in my family, you got to be potty trained and walking before you go to daycare. You stay with
Right.
your people
Right.
until you can talk and tell a motherfucker what's going on. So
Yeah.
it's like if you too busy and the auntie and the uncle, like, shit, I had a stay at home situation. I had somebody paying my bills when I got my first grandbaby. So
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah.
Go to work. I know you got to pay your rent. I can't pay your rent. Leave the grandbaby with me, but don't leave it with no damn stranger. Now,
see,
auntie and the uncle is not a stranger, but I think maybe that would have been okay if she wasn't blocking his visitation for 2 months. She's
see,
apparently not where he's at.
that be the problem too, because and it's just like my situation, you know, when my shit gets back in order, I got to get reacclimated to my child, which I shouldn't have to in the first place. You see what I
Right.
mean? And
Shout out to your shirt. Lean back so the viewers can see
yeah.
your. This is a father all about his child. You shouldn't have to beg to be there for your children.
We got another court date tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So man, I'm fighting to get my baby, man. This is bullshit. You
Shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying?
the niece, Destiny Shaw. She's loved. She's loved on this side. It ain't just one side loving her. She's loved all the way around.
Yeah, so we gonna, and it's crazy because like I got shit I gotta get for her room. And
Partner,
I
I
ain't
got a
even
whole
and
Amazon cart I'm trying to clear out.
and
So if
I ain't
there's any
even
sponsors, if there's anyone that likes Big Body Isha's booty, holler at me because I got an Amazon cart full of shit for my grandkids to get their room together and then a house.
silly.
I
But
get
what
you. I get it. But partner, we in the same. So you a grandparent age, but a new dad at the same point.
damn.
you a old ass daddy. But okay, here's the good part about that. You don't want to go to clubs no more. You done got all the drinking and the smoking and the partying out the way. You in a perfect position to be a dad. And then why deny a wanting and willing father? All children need their father in their life. Well, let's talk about the value of a man, a father, being in a daughter's life. And the age of Sexy Red and Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. Because a lot of women will praise it as being cute when a lot of guys would be like, hey, that's her job. That's what she does, you know. And you
I
gotta
think
come.
now it's like girls was like, get the bag. They want y'all for the child support, for the money. I'm gonna raise the baby anyway. That's what we do. I'm trying to get his funds and his money so he can't do shit but pay me.
And see, this is kind of crazy, right? I got a friend. I was thinking about this earlier when you sent this to me. I got a friend, and we've been friends for. Did we cut the live off?
I think the line's still on. Want me to check on it?
Yeah, check on that, please. But I got a friend. We've been friends for 20 years. And when I found out I was having this kid, I had told her about it or whatever. We was talking, and she was like, the first thing she said was, "You better go ahead and put yourself on child support." And I looked at her and I said, "Why does it always have to be about child support? Why can't I just equally raise my kid just like you? Why can't I have my kid for 7 days just like you have the kid for 7 days? You feed, you clothe the kid. If the kid goes to school, you make sure they get there when they're with you. Why can't I have the same fucking benefit? Why do I have to be every other weekend and all? I don't play that shit. I don't like that's weird to me. That's fucking weird. And so if you have to pay what you have, if the kid has an activity or something like that, and we need to go half on it, okay, cool, I get it. Kid got a trip, kid got this, okay, I got it. Yep, that's cool. But when the kid is with me, it's my job to make sure that this kid has money when he or she goes to school. It's my job to make sure that the kid has shelter and whatever else. That's what it is. So why can't I have that same luxury, or why do I have to be the handicap when it comes to being able to do that? I don't play that. So when my friend said that, like I really thought about this. I was like, damn, like why does she? But then me and her had a conversation, and she told me about how hard she went for her baby daddy, and the baby daddy didn't even want to be in the kid's life. But the shit that she did, I know most people would have gotten fired from their jobs for. Like she went up to the job type shit.
To his job?
To his job.
To ask him to be involved?
I don't know if she asked him, partner, but the way you sometimes a motherfucker can demand. I think she went in there on a demand type situation.
Hey, I come from an age before child support. Before child support, we're gonna flatten your tires if you don't want to support the baby. We're gonna put some sugar in your tank. You don't want babysit, don't worry about it. The baby on your mama porch. We're gonna ring the doorbell and run off type shit. Like it was shit that was going on before it was child support. It wasn't always about that check or that bag. So, I get it. I get it. I feel like sharing is caring. I feel like if you could negotiate with a person enough to give up the box, then you should be able to negotiate and get along enough with them for a visitation schedule for y'all to share this child.
And my issue is how do you, because I tell you what my issue is with my daughter's mother. And
we back live. Thanks for everybody tuning in to the Lifestyle Night Party Talk Show.
Yes.
Subscribe, share, because y'all going crazy. 39 shares, 30 comments, 53 views. We appreciate y'all. This is what we've been praying for.
Y'all some beautiful motherfuckers.
We love y'all.
Okay. But this the issue I have with my daughter's mother, and this is the problem. We have both had we had a spot where we were supposed to meet up. We had a meeting spot. That's cool. Due to traffic, you might be a couple minutes late. I might be a couple minutes late. Nothing major. Cool. The issue came in when I would be like, because I would always get baby girl from like a Wednesday to Sunday, Thursday to Sunday. Something like that.
That's a big break for mama. We can get our laundry done. We can hook up with our other.
You got your weekend and everything.
We ain't with the other baby daddy, but when you have kids with somebody that already got some kids, they free time ain't really free time. Instead of being free and being able to do shit, they gotta take care of these other kids that the baby daddy ain't taking care of from the other side.
Right. And so that's the issue that she was trying to put on me, trying to dictate when I can and can't get my kid because it didn't coincide when she was free from the other kids. And I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You see what I mean? You trying to dictate my life with my kid because of what you got going on with your other kids? What the fuck? How the fuck does that work?
And one thing about us that we are for our family, Like I have grandchildren. If something happened to my daughter and I had to take my grandchildren full time, I love comedy. I would lay this shit down completely and quit to be full time parent to my grandparents. I think you feel the same thing about baby girl.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
we love this comedy shit. We're getting somewhere, but children trump everything that's going on as far as that, So
You see, that's why I'm trying to deal more. That's why I'm trying to slide more over to the digital
yeah,
doing the videos and the skits and stuff, just because, okay, cool. You want to try to have issues with me doing this one before you were totally supportive, so you said. But since you ain't gonna be supportive, you know what? I'm gonna bring the road home. I'm gonna do this shit from the crib. That's why I'm getting my downstairs with the green screen and shit. I'm gonna get some of this furniture out here, and I'm gonna get this shit set up to be the whole little studio.
I mean, well, shout out to all the comedy mamas and the daddies because it takes a lot to pursue this career and actually be a full, intact, active parent. You know what I'm saying? I started comedy after my kids were pretty much junior high, high school or better. It wasn't like I had to get a babysitter to go to an open mic. There are people in that position and they out here killing it.
Yeah.
But look, what does it look like if you got both people in tandem working together? That's why Desi Banks, he got some kids with somebody else that might have understood and invested on what he had going on. It's tough. It's tough. And it's tough because like my career is blowing up. Sometimes I got a show on Easter. Sometimes I got a show on Thanksgiving and ain't home cooking. We're going to have Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a show and I'm single. So I need this money to pay rent. I can't turn down this money and be like, tell my man to pay it. I need it. So, it's tough doing this shit.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you really have to prioritize it, how you do it, how we have schedules for certain shit. Even for certain like what we was going like what we doing with Wednesday. Once we get the Wednesday schedule filled back in, that day is already open. Nothing fills that day.
So if y'all watching our show when you interested in coming and doing skits, message us. We're gonna need actors. We're gonna
yeah. We got some dope shit coming up. We got about 4 or 5 skits we about to do. If you got a skit you want to do, get at us. I'm gonna get with my guy and we gonna get with a couple places. I came up with this concept. Damn, I don't even want to say the name of it right now, partner, because I don't even want to give it away.
It's proprietary. That's what we call it. But like we host an open mic and we host a book show. So Mondays is open mic. Anybody can come. Fridays at the Good Spot is for people that have a solid set.
Yeah.
A solid set, a nice little following. The money ain't big, but it ain't small. It's some money.
Yeah.
So, you get to come to the Good Spot. We're going to pay you something. You can get you something to eat and something to drink. If you a headliner, we're going to do you a little bit better than that. We welcome people from out of town. We show hospitality, all of that stuff. But, hey, you got to work on your shit. Yeah. And, like, we got people that's come in and they don't respect the game and the rules. We've been in this. I'm working on my 14th year. In October, it'll be 14 years for me being a comic. How many years for you, partner?
Yeah, shit. You got 14. I got 16, 17, something like that.
Bet. We got people that come on Mondays. Hey, I'm not gonna come in here. Show starts at 9:30. I'm gonna come in at 10:30. And can I be y'all's headliner? I'm going last. Because I have done 7 open mics and I'm killing shit. Straight thing, no play thing. Can I be 7? We run into a lot of shit. We run into people that, hey, we've had people that have put us down, don't want to be our friend no more. We had somebody make their own flyer for Fridays for our book show. I didn't reach out to them or nothing. I'm going to take their logo and make my own flyer, and I'm going to be here Friday performing, turning up, taking over their goddamn show. What? No, the fuck you not.
Hey, man, that was weird. That was.
So if you in comedy and you ain't made no enemies yet, you ain't talking about shit.
You ain't.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't even on the radar. You ain't on the map. You ain't made no fucking enemy yet. Am I lying? Oh, I offended you, and I'm not gonna talk to you no more. Well, ain't that a bitch? So welcome to the life of being a comic, a promoter, and all the shit that we got going on. It's definitely fun, but Friday is special. So when I started comedy and when Mike started comedy too, I'm speaking for you, but I'll speak for me. I started with Dwayne Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 places to do comedy when I started comedy here in Indianapolis. There was White Spots. There was Crackers.
Mm-hmm.
With Crackers, you had to bring 5 people. They had to buy tickets and pay for 2 items. And that was just to even get on the stage. If your 5 people wasn't checked in before you got ready to start the show, you're not starting the show. You're not on the show.
Yeah, they'll put you on the alternate list. They'll put you on
if 2 of your people pump faked and it was only 3, you're not taking your ass on the stage.
Mm-hmm. That's bad.
Morty's came a little bit later, but I started off with Dwayne Cobb. Dwayne Cobb was at Claude Nanny's.
Mm-hmm.
Claude Nanny's was a bar. They in there getting drunk. They playing pool.
They had a bunch of pool tables. That's all you heard was crack.
Yeah, all the ballers is in there. They bitches is in there. So the crowd was fat every time.
Mm-hmm.
And they was in that crowd looking at you like, jokes. You better pull out an AK full of jokes. Bam, 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 bam. When you telling jokes in front of Black people, you need a punchline every 15 seconds. Period. They got to boo your ass off the stage. So that's where we started. And let's fast forward all these years later. We got Dwayne Cobb headlining our show at the motherfucking Good Spot. Look at that. What was your experience with Claude Nanny's?
Claude Nanny's was my first Black club performing at. I did not, because I started out doing Morty's. I started out doing Crackers. And doing those shows, you could go and shit. A lot of times they would put other people on the show ahead of you that weren't, like me and Ernest Hicks.
Oh, I remember. I know Ernest. So he started way back then, because I didn't know.
Yeah. Ernest Hicks been doing this shit for a minute, because I remember he used to
do him back then.
Talking about people used to you can't be tough with a name like Ernest, and I remember he used to tell that joke, and so he used to do this shit back in the day. So I remember, because we was both fresh green, just trying to do the shit. But when I first started doing shit with Cobb at Claude Nanny's, it was an eye opener for one. Then for two, I'm performing in front of people. Some of them I know. Then I started, right?
Hustlers, ballers, gangsters, cap killers.
So I'm like, damn. And then I'm meeting a whole new group of people that's in this circle that I need to know. You see what I'm saying? So
that's where I met Shorty Doo-Wop. Shout out to Denise Barlow. Shout out to Landon Jones. Start out to all the fresh faces that started off with Cobb.
Hell yeah. And I remember, people like Sasha Cole. I met Sasha Cole up there.
Block.
What'd you say?
I was messing with her baby daddy, but now.
Yeah.
You toxic.
Tion Kimbrough. I met Tion up there. I met a bunch of dope fucking people.
Shout out to DJ World, the DJ before.
DJ. Shout out to World. I saw World.
We hit that DJ World.
I saw World when I went to Coach's Tavern Tuesday.
That's what's up. He was a DJ.
No, he was outside talking to some guys.
So I've been knowing about coaches. I didn't know you would hang with no spot like that, but you know.
Yeah, y'all fucks with it. I didn't know nothing about it, but that's where Chris hangout was. Shout out to Chris Eclipse, man. Ripple
Mhm.
Fox 97. We had a nice
On
little hang.
Tuesday, coaches is lit. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't run into Ike Daniels. He be at coaches.
No, hell no. I had no idea about that little spot. It had some old school in there though.
Yeah, it's a grown and sexy spot on Tuesday. Shout out to coaches.
Mm.
Did you ever get into one of the roast battles, one of the roasts on Cobb's show?
I think I did. Damn, partner, I damn near want to say I did.
Boy, that's where the shit got started. I was brand new. I'm like, damn, they don't give a fuck. They gonna call you fat and everything on this motherfucker.
Yeah. You know,
That's where we cut our teeth on. So everything beyond that, to do a show like Cobb Show, Carl Denny's when we first got started, and to go somewhere with like Helium, where they come in and get their tickets and everybody sit down and order their drinks and be quiet and sit down. I'm like, shit, this shit easy.
But it's a different world because you're actually telling jokes to people who are acting like they want to listen to your jokes. When you go and do comedy at a bar,
and then it was a drunk ass bar. So by the show started at 9, 10. By the time we got on stage, these motherfuckers drunk, and you had to come with straight drama. You had to be dirty.
Facts.
It wasn't no clean. You couldn't do no clean comedy and no motherfucker laugh out loud.
I just shared a picture a couple days ago.
I saw that.
That was Claude Annie's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean that's
shout out to Black Chan. Old co-host, man. So I had to roast against Cobb and Black Chan, and I had a comedian. Remember the tall dude? He used to go to Naptown Chris and them thing. He was kind of weird a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
tall dude. Let's not say his name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Dud.
Yeah, roasted the shit out of us. I was like, fight back. I'm trying to roast. I'm trying to get on their ass. And you know, Denise, I love her. Denise got the hand a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You think they gave a fuck about the hand? Like, we cut teeth in that motherfucker. They was on our ass in there. So, you know, like if you came up under Cobb, everybody that did shows, we out here, we still telling jokes, we straight thing. Because we cut our teeth on a hard ass room. They didn't give a fuck.
Yes,
I'm just telling the truth. You know, Corey Holcomb, he get to spit his shit and say what he want to say. Why we can't say what we want to say? Am I lying? Am I lying? Tell me if I'm lying.
You right. You right. You're crazy, man.
Listen.
That room was tough, man. That room was real tough.
I'm grateful that's how I came up.
Yeah. You know, and you know, we would go shit. When did he have it? Was it once a week? How often was that show?
I don't know if it was. I don't think it was every week. I don't feel like it was. Cause like we would go to motherfucking Morty's, dry. Crackers, dry. Locals only, dry. The real street niggas, the real fans. I got some people that still follow me and fuck with me from the Laugh Out Lounge back in the day. And what's crazy is, you know, the shout out to DJ World. I didn't know nothing about Polite back then.
Oh yeah,
I started my career because I was dared on social media. I always was just a funny commenter. I still do that. The Shade Room post shit. I got a funny comment. It'll get a whole bunch of likes or whatever. That's what I was doing. I would just comment some funny shit on other people's posts. So Kyle finally was like, "You funny. I bet you won't do this open mic." One thing you don't do is tempt or say what an Aquarius is not gonna do. We about to prove your ass wrong. What you mean I won't come and do this open mic? I already be doing karaoke and can't sing. I don't give a fuck about standing in front of these people embarrassing myself.
Yeah, fact.
I went up there and I did that open mic. Fuck y'all like. Fuck sometimes. Like I don't get mad when people run that like at Margarita Monday. I did the shit. I didn't know what the light meant. I think I watched the video of my first time doing comedy. Partner, I did 20 minutes.
Damn.
DJ World kept on scratching in the back. Cruiser.
Kept going.
I'm sure I got the light about 10 times before then. I'm about to get all my shit off. Everything I wrote down, I'm finna say.
Everything on my chest, I'm about to get it off. That Claude Danny's was nice. I mean, the plus two, it didn't require you to bring people. People was already there.
Free to get in. Wasn't nobody paying to get in.
That motherfucker would fill up. You hear me?
Damn packed on both sides. It was two sides to the bar. It was a big room on one side, a bar, and then it was pool tables and a big side on the other side. DJ. Yeah. I miss them days. That's when we cut our teeth. That was our peppermint room. You know what I'm saying? That was our motherfucking chocolate soul Sundays. Chocolate Sundays. We had that shit in that. So we will be celebrating Cobb Friday at the Good Spot. Make sure y'all come in there. Shit, get y'all some motherfucking listen, the shrimp be this motherfucking big, y'all.
Yeah.
I am a seafood
Good Spot
eater.
Food in a minute.
I have missed it. We've been on for about a month. I have missed it. I only eat red meat. I don't eat any pork. I don't eat any beef. Them shrimp, the motherfuckers be thangin'. And don't get no little catfish to go with it. What? Let me get the shrimp and a catfish on the side. Let me get a catfish.
I swear to God, because I'm tearing some food down tomorrow.
Partner, you getting them the beef tips and some shrimp on the side?
Beef tips with the grilled shrimp.
Yeah. And then they have brunch. So don't be surprised if we start hosting a brunch stall off in that moment.
Ooh, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about a Spades brunch. What you think?
Yeah, that'd be hard. We just ain't do it on Sunday. You ain't supposed to gamble on the Lord's Day, although I've done that before.
And the Lord said, my book.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that for sure. We definitely got all type of lit shit coming up for show.
Yeah. Thank y'all for joining us, hanging out with us. Oh shit! You know what? We got about 12 minutes, partner. You know what? We had a couple topics we said we was gonna talk about.
Yeah. What did we miss?
So I read that Tia Mowry was trying to get back with the hubby. And said she's gonna do everything she can to try to earn back his trust.
So she done got out here and found out that these niggas ain't shit in these streets.
Them niggas is fucking you and was like, I didn't know your ass was looking like that. I'm out of here.
Well, but you got a bag. They chasing after your bag. Like your man up being with you for a minute. I'm sure she didn't get with him when he was no average broke ass nigga. Right. But she done found out what I done found out. Dating over your 30s is for that bullshit.
But then partner, you a celebrity with no ass.
So talk about a celebrity with no ass. Ain't that Russell Simmons' daughter?
So what how old is she?
Pancake.
How 21. Old is she?
21. Maybe her ass ain't came in yet.
Partner.
Maybe her name Sprouting.
Did you just tell me that this girl is 21 years old?
I did.
Partner, how old is that dude she was with?
89, 80, 90.
Get the fuck out of here.
102. The fuck? He dumped her on top of it. He like, well, I'm gonna get a young bitch. I want a young bitch with some ass at least. You got to talk about generational curses. So I can talk about that. I personally was raised by gold diggers. Gold diggers, according to now terms. So think about somebody that grew up in the 50s and the 60s.
Okay.
The game that was given to women back then, we were not supposed to have careers. We were not supposed to go out and be doctors and lawyers. So me being born in the 70s, listening to my mother and grandmother, my duty was to find a rich nigga, have some kids, and lay back. That's what women were teaching they kids back then. I mean, just think about it, partner. You know, like back in the day, when men came to marry women, they came and they had a couple of mules, they had a couple of cows, a farm. Hey, I want your daughter to come over here and have a few kids for me. They didn't come talking about no goddamn Netflix and chill. They was like, I want her to have some kids. I'm finna take her out your house and take care of her. So women in the 50s and the 60s, they like they wasn't about building a career for me. They was like, shit, you got some kids already. You need to find you a rich nigga, stay at home, take you a couple of kids in, run you some daycare, and chill. You wasn't built up to be no career woman. That was just what it was back then. So what do you feel? Like you a man? We the same age. We came from the same era.
Well, my mother told me a long time ago, there should be nobody left at home unless somebody's sick.
Ooh, everybody need to get out here and get a bag.
Everybody get out here. And she told me, she said, it's never good to have somebody at the house that ain't doing nothing, not having any kind of social interaction. She said, because if something happens, your household is doomed. Because they don't know anything. If you're not interacting with people, if you're not knowing certain different things that are changing in life, a lot of people equate people getting out and about with cheating. That's bullshit. Your person needs to have interaction with life to know how to do certain things, you know. So I don't believe in, you know, you stay home, I work, whatever. If you got a business that you started, okay, I can understand that. If you got a business, that's cool. I totally understand it. You know, if the business can be to the point where both of us can stop working and we can just work that business, that's even better. But I'm not with the I work and you chill out. That's not, you know, and plus a lot of women nowadays are wanting that, and ain't no damn kids in the house. They be like, I want to be a housewife. Why, motherfucker? Ain't no goddamn kids at the house. Do something.
Well, there are men that put a value on being cared for. Some men is out here, they working, you know, they got a full-time career, it's strenuous. They want to come home to a warm cooked meal. They don't want to have to wash their own clothes, you know, and they're willing to pay a fee for that. And then, you know, back in the day, the women were different. And I think the world was different because the women that stayed at home, they were forced to focus on the children. So, which meant the children had better grades. The children were seen to and taken care of. You know what I mean? Which meant they got a better education. They ended up with better jobs. You know, it wasn't a thing where if a woman was at home taken care of and all the bills were paid, they wasn't at home TikToking all day. You know, there's something to say for making sure dishes is done, making a home cooked lunch, not no motherfucking chicken nuggets and hot pockets. They making lunch. Right. That man is coming home to a meal, to a clean house, to clean clothes.
But that's not happening nowadays, partner.
It still can. It still can, but most women that stay at home are not doing it.
But look at it this way. Look at it this way. If something happens to that man and you ain't worked in 8 years, what do you do after that?
Well, you got to think about back then. What jobs was it for women? You could sew, you could teach school, you could take in some kids, but mostly men were the providers and the breadwinners. Now, what I did is I pulled those lessons from the people that I grew up with and applied them to real life situations.
Right.
You know, back then, you know, a man might have built you a house. It wasn't no mortgage on the house.
Mm-hmm.
He went out in the woods and he got some wood. Y'all lived in a log cabin and y'all didn't have no gas bill. Y'all, you know, you burnt gas so your bitch could stay home.
I mean, that's a fact. But, you know, back then, too, a lot more things were middle class based. And there were a lot more factories where people can make a middle-aged wage. And so with those jobs, it was able for a man to get
You say this is 60s, 70s, 80s.
I would say like after the depression, I would say the 60s, late 60s, early 70s when the car manufacturers, a lot of those started going up. A lot of the trades.
Women's live. Oh, we equal to a man. That's where the problem came in at.
That's where the problem came, and then where these jobs started wanting to save money, so they started hiring women and paying them less money than men. So
when women came out and was like, I'm as strong as a man, I can work as a man, I can pay my own bills like a man. I'm like, shit, nah, I need a nigga to take my trash out for me. I don't know how to change no motherfucking tire. And I'm not even to learn was my booty big. I'm not changing no tire on no car.
Yeah.
If my car break down on the side of the highway, I gotta do is stand out there and act like I'm squatted down looking at the tire. Somebody finna pull over and change this tire.
That's a fact.
So, times are different. They definitely are, and then now, so add that on, times is different plus being an entertainer.
Man, it's no good. It's what my Latino friend says, no bueno.
If you go get your hair braided, you got your hair tight. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you. You about to go out with cheat partner. You got your cheating hair on.
I ain't got to hear about it. Shout out to my girl G.I.
You got your motherfucking cheating hair on. But shit, we got about 3 minutes left. What y'all need to do is y'all need to like, follow, and subscribe to the Lifestyle Night Party. Y'all went ham today. We appreciate that. I know it was raining. A motherfucker was home. Y'all gonna be home too when Genuine and Next and all of them come for the Black Expo.
You better stop.
Shout out to everybody that went and got their superpowers for the motherfucking eclipse that just passed.
I went by mother. So you're coming.
Partner, listen, I went to the all white party last year and it was Juvenile. I forget. I think he had Q from 112 singing with him. I want somebody to get in there and get it together because listen, so if I pay for VIP, right? $100 and something, not the regular price, not the $50 tickets, not $25. I pay for VIP. When I tell you all it was a folding chair and some tables on the floor.
Man, you better
so the people that didn't pay VIP, they sat in bleachers. Like I don't pay $50 to sit on no bleacher seat. I don't. So I'm careful about where I go get my entertainment. Before the VIP, you don't have to sit in the bleachers. You can sit on the floor. There was no dedicated waitress. So we went to what we thought was the VIP bar. If you're VIP, you should have a bar. You're not in line with everybody else because you pay more, blah, blah, blah. We're in line with the rest of the motherfuckers. So when I came from Atlanta, and she paid me to go to that. So yeah, take the 150 or whatever, multiply that by 2. We sitting there pissed. Bitch, we could have did back. We did back the ass up for the motherfucking Black Expo, and you know what I'm saying, Circle City Classic in the 90s. We ain't even trying to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So imagine paying $150 to sit in a folding chair. Because my ass is really too big for a folding chair. I was sitting on the chair like, if this chair give out, I'm suing all these motherfuckers in this bitch.
Damn, that's crazy. That's what they had.
That's what they had. So it's like the bleachers, like a high school basketball game, and then you had like a round table, and then you was at a table with motherfuckers you don't even know. Like, VIP, I need a section. It's me and my people. We got hookah, a bottle, a dedicated waitress. Where is the goddamn sparklers? It was none of that.
Why would they? Oh my God, that's childish as fuck.
At Game Bridge. So it's like, and then the free concert that was in the park, it's now $10 at the soccer stadium. I grew up going to the free concert with my mama and them. Somebody had a barbecue. My auntie was there. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of kids there. Most people are not coming to the free concert by themselves. It's their whole goddamn family. So
Yeah.
versus free, now you're looking at $100 for them to come. The lines probably be extra dumb, stupid, crazy. Cool off that shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, but it is 11 o'clock. Y'all have been tuned into the Lifestyle Night Party
Thank
on
y'all.
Like Minds. And before we go, one more thing to tell y'all about. Make sure that y'all get y'all's tickets signed up for the Barbara Carlisle Comedy Experience. So everybody sign up for the Kenan Thompson Comedy Experience. I'm just gonna spit game. I've done shit before. Did well. Went and did it in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I got other shows from that, but it was based on local people. I could have just came to the club and did an open mic and did the same shit. A lot of these shows that you do, a lot of these experiences that you do are bringer shows. They want to see how many people y'all can bring in the club, get it fat. Ain't nobody winning. Ain't nobody gonna get no opportunities. They're just gonna keep on taking y'all can go to Vegas and do it. Y'all can go to New York and do it. It ain't nothing but them making money off y'all filling up the club. They don't pay you anything. You gotta pay for somewhere to stay. You gotta pay for how to get there. Your people gotta buy tickets to come in there and see you. If they give you nothing, if you do the Barbara Carlisle Comedy Experience, you get classes. You get to perform in front of a veteran. The last time I did it, I performed. Well, no, I got to see I Am Jordan. He's out of Atlanta and he does social media content for Country Wayne. I don't think he's in the millions, maybe not, but he probably a good 100,000 there off of social media content. He gives classes, so you meet comics from all over the country that are booking shows. Most of my bookings come from other comics, not necessarily who's working at the club. So if you're interested, inbox me. Let me know you're interested. Like Minds, the Barbara Carlisle Experience. We also have the Pretty Funny Entertainment experience at East Chicago for right now. Hell, we might go back to Atlanta again. I don't know. But for right now, we're going to East Chicago, April 26th. We'll be doing a show with D-Man. You want to ride down, you want to perform, you don't got to be with me. Just let me know so you can be on the list. Period. Partner, do you have anything to add?
No, shit. Shout out to DJ Swig, man. I just checked my fucking Instagram. I just checked my Instagram. He said he was in town this weekend, man.
Swig, DJ Swig?
Yeah.
Do I know him? Swig? DJ Swig?
We went.
DJ Swig? Or are you talking about
DJ
Swizzle?
Swig? The one we went to breakfast with in Ohio.
Yes, our homie from Subscribers Club. That's what you should have said.
Yeah.
Our big homie. We got to get back out there again because I know your homie Hayward, Cool Bubba Ice are on there next month. If you like to go, partner, you want to ride down? We'll talk about that after the live.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow Like Minds. Y'all want to do a podcast. That is our streamer person.
Yes,
she streams for a lot of shows. She does a lot of shit. You see a flyer, you see all our graphics and everything. She does that for us. We appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Share our Facebook. I think we have 30-something shares.
I'll take them.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all big time. This is the Lifestyle Night Party Talk Show, baby.
Thank y'all.